raciest squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Iowa State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys turning it on.
He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. The give on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And the Cyclones come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Jumped on top of the pile.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll bring it back. So Oklahoma State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it.
Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And they sniff that draw out. With a draw unit, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field, but the defensive line,
he'll take a shot. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They went for it all, and
offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking for room. It's Peppers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Off play action. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. This offense has it with really good field position. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Cowboys! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Rigby. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. From the gun, the ground game. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Hicks. Got room at the 35. There he goes. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
The Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He wants to change this route. Looking deep down the right side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Cyclones are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grab near the marker, it's Alexander. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Takes the handoff. It's Peppers. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Jenkins. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cyclones had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Iowa State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it down outside. Running free. He's at the touchdown, Oklahoma State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human. For one play, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Not a chance. Missed it. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Quick spin on the run. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys 2nd and short. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Dances away. Got a little space. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man, everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Fires to the tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Cyclones racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Looking to the big tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And here comes the field goal unit. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cyclones will try to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Cyclones! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Under fire. He's past the 30. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll leave it with him. Slithers into space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The little soft flip pass ball is incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the ground, it's Hicks. Got room on the return. The 50. The 40. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
I love this offense calling RPO anywhere on the field because this running back is a home run threat every time he touches the football. At any point on the field, he has the ability to get in the second level of this defense and hurt him with the speed.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time, but you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Still running at the 40. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Got the first down, looking for more. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Buys a little time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Cowboys are in the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Makes the catch. It's Martin. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll try the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Alexander. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. This time they'll go to the running game. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. How they get the first down, you don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Off the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, you keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it! And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Finds his man. It's Peppers. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jenkins. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Cyclones have moved it inside the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The offense changing the play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Mitchell. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Under fire. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You have got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but You can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Quick strike through the air for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of it.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The play action fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Complete to start this drive. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up.
He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And now on second down for this offense. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
To the air on second down. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. Makes the catch down the right side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. That's caught. It's Peppers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.